Dear students, today I would like to teach you importance of directive principles. In my previous video, I have taught you the meaning of directive principle. Basically, directive principles are guideline for the government for good governance. Means how maximum happiness can be provided of maximum number of the people. This is the basic goal. And in this video, I'll teach you the importance of directive principle. With reference to the fundamental rights, I have taught you that fundamental rights are justiciable. Means if your fundamental rights will be violated, you can approach to Supreme Court and High Court, and both court are empowered to issue the writ for the protection of the fundamental rights. I have taught this. But regarding directive principles, it is not justiciable. Means people can't go to court for directive principles. The directive principles are not justiciable. Despite these limitations, the directive principles are very important. This importance stems from the following. I am going to teach you how directive principles are very important. First point, directive principles are in nature of plead, means agreement, made by the framer of the Constitution to the people of India. They provide a framework, political, social and economic programs. Means government will start political program, social and economic program for a modern democratic state. In modern democratic state came to existence only for the happiness of the maximum number of the people. Civil liberty will be there, equality will be there, liberty will be there, fraternity will be there. These all points will be restored by, preserved by directive principle. The directive principles give guidelines to the government to make law and adopt their policies according to these fundamental principles, which summarize the objectives of our constitution. They provide an element of the permanence in democracy. Means which will be the basics of the democracy, how these basics will be fulfilled in the society. So responsibility given to state and state government, both government, not only state. Means state means here we can say central government and state government. If federal system is there, only if unitary feature is there, only one government will be there. So how these facility will be ensured? They provide measures to judge a government's performance. The directive principles direct the government to move toward the goal of welfare state. They reflect the idea of justice. There are three types of justice: political justice, social and economic justice, liberty, equality, fraternity, mentioned in the preamble. They enlighten and educate the people for what they can expect from the politicians to whom they owe to power. And if any government is not doing according to the need of the society, so people will replace that government. I think each and every year's election will be taken place. I think my students are very much familiar regarding this. Modi ji going to complete second full term because people are happy with the policies of Modi ji, and that's why two consecutive terms Modi ji has got, and government functioning is going on. They provide a direction to the court in the respect of the safeguarding the right of citizen. Since public opinion back the directive principle, the goal of establishing social and economic order is clearly laid out before the government. One more amendment taken place I would like to mention here. 42nd Amendment Act 1776 provides that if a law is made to give effect to any of the directive principle, it will be not declared unconstitutional even it takes away any of the right under article 14, 19 and 31. This provision is great importance for the implementation of the directive principle. It also makes it clear that in case of any conflict between the directive principle and fundamental rights, the farmer shall prevail, meaning if dispute will be there कि in any circumstances कि fundamental rights will be prevail or directive principles, your answer will be there directive principles. This is because the welfare of the people as a whole is of the paramount importance over that of an individual. Means individual liberty any many time violated because the target of the government is there to ensure welfare state, to provide maximum happiness to maximum number of the people. So you should be very clear regarding this. And one more point I would like to mention, that I have taught you when I have taught that sources of directive principles. So one point I have taught you, that Gandhian philosophy, the ideology of the Gandhiji. And what is the ideology of the Gandhiji? I would like to explain in brief. Please pay attention. These principles are incorporated in the constitution based on the socio-economic program initiated by the Mahatma Gandhi during the long drawn freedom struggle. And important principles are the following. And Gandhian philosophy is there. Gandhian dream was there, means Gandhiji had one dream, that each and every village will be republic. And regarding this one, some articles are there. I would like to mention Article 40 stated that to establish village panchayat as a unit of local self-government, the principles has since been transformed into reality through the Constitutional Amendment Act 73rd 1992 and three-tier Panchayati Raj system established in our country. Article 43, one more article is there, to promote cottage industries in an individual and cooperative basic in the rural area. Means government will ensure to provide small scale, to boost up small scale industries. And finally, when small scale industries will flourish, so definitely the society will improve. One more point is there, Article 45, to promote educational interest of the weaker section and compulsory education for all children until they completed the age of 14 years. I have taught this one, Article 21A. And Article 46, to protect and promote the interest of the weaker section of the people, and particular of the scheduled caste and scheduled tribes, and to protect them for the social injustice and exploitation. Dear students, why this point I am telling here? In our society, some tribal groups are there, and they are not capable like us, and they are not developed like us. So we can, means people can dominate them, people can exploit them. So state government will ensure that they will also enjoy their life with peace and comfort. Article 47, to implement the prohibition of the intoxicating drink and drugs and improve the standard of living and public health. And Article 48, to organize agricultural and animal husbandry on the modern scientific lines and prohibit slaughter of the cow, calves and milch cattle. Means by directive principles, uh, uh, animals will be also protected. And how to improve animal husbandry, and how to start experimentation in the field of agriculture and animal husbandry. I think you know cow milk is very potent, or uh, means by which animals we are getting milk. If innovations will be there in that section, so definitely one group will get benefit, and finally it will be very beneficial for the society. So this was the Gandhian socialist principles. So in this video only this much I will teach.